So you made a great animation, and you probably get to the end of it, and you're like, wait a minute, shouldn't she be walking? And then you go and look at some other type of animation import scheme, and then they'll tell you to do this. They'll tell you to go to your active model, and then right click animation, import animation like this, and then you'll see Pony Walk NIX or something like that, and you don't know what any of this means, so you'll hit OK, and all of a sudden she disappears. Why is that? Why did she disappear? She's supposed to be right there, and all of a sudden she's not there anymore. Well, believe it or not, doing the animations like that actually overrides the animations already established. And unfortunately, there is no right way around this unless to manually select off the ones that you do not want to copy. For example, probably you want to replace the legs, so you have to find the legs. You can't really find it in that list. Can you? Let's go ahead and see. Animation. Import animation. Pony Walk NYX. You can do this. But that won't make it any more less enjoyable for you because you still have to select the ones. You still have to unselect all the ones, and you don't even know how to do that. I don't even know how to do that. So yeah, I'll import all the bones all at the same time. So that is why I'm not going to suggest doing that. What I do suggest is making templates, and that is this tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make animation templates and how you can put this into your own models into your own animations that you're making. So you can be faster, you can call them whenever you want them, and you can choose which foot or which mouth that you want to animate. New project, one without any kind of model situation whatsoever. What we're going to do is we're going to add a new model, whatever it might be. It can be literally any pony, so just think of a name. I would suggest using an alicorn, so Twilight Sparkle is what I use. So we'll go ahead and find a Twilight Sparkle. Let's go ahead and load in an animation because chances are it's not animated yet. So let's go ahead. We're going to import an animation, and I know what you're thinking. But Kenneth, didn't we just do that? And didn't you just say to not do that? Yes, I did. At least in this order. What we're doing it is for a separate model that we can call on any time. And right now we're going to go back to root transform. And we're going to rehash it to back where it was, which is right around here. So as you play, you can see that she is walking with her wings up, kind of like strutting her stuff. Now, as you can see, it's only in motion editor and currently not in here. Now that may not be the case when you look at my screen, but I did something that you probably did not do. And that is select the root transform to move the model where it's going to be different. And that is the secret to getting your animations to trigger in Graph Editor. You move your model after you import the animation. Not after you animate yourself, after you place the model. So now that we have all that solidified, you now have a walking animation in Source Filmmaker. Now how do I loop this? You're probably wondering to yourself. Well, let's go to the arms and legs only. Let's not move the head. Every single loopable walking animation has a predictable wave line. If you can see this, you'll start to notice a pattern that goes up, down, a little bit of up, and then up, down, and it repeats the same time over and over again. So what I would usually do is go to the uppermost part to mark its apex, delete it, and find another apex that replaces it, and then copy it by a factor of apparently 2. So calculate 1, 2 frames, and then paste. And then it'll keep going as before. Go to the end, calculate 2 by hitting the right key 2 times, paste, and then you can keep doing this for as many times as you like or as many times as you like. You can keep on doing this for the entire thing if you wanted to. all you have to do is keep to the rightmost top apex, which would be right here. And then copy all the way over here. Copy. And then count 2 frames. 1, 2. And then paste. And then there it is. And now you have her walking for more than 10-second frames. But we're not going to use this as an animation. We're going to set it as a group known as animation call. Why you want to call this, because when you're importing animations, you don't want to keep doing the whole playhead thing. That's just a lot of time. It's much easier to copy and save a template on your own, and then create the movements that are most common to you, and just keep adding them as you keep going along, like the wingspan, until you have a nice long list of it, like so. Eventually you'll have enough animation calls to get yourself going pretty well, and you can switch between walk and run animation. All you have to do is calculate the apex of the next animation and put it in replacement of the previous walk animation, and then all of a sudden you're walking, and then you're just running along. Of course, it's not as smooth, but it works because it's a game. It works like a game. If you ever seen game cutscenes, sometimes the character walks and runs, which is acceptable in some circumstances, as long as it tells a good story. You'll need loopable things, and I have many of them here. I got walk, run, fly, rotate, idle, swimming, stand, crawl, lay down, and wings, and all of them play at the same time when you play it. Make yourself a template just like this, or download it from the SFM workshop that I put in the description down below. It'll definitely help you. It'll definitely save you some time. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, how you make a template, how you can copy from one to another. You could just literally do this, copy, and just put it into any kind of pony that you've seen. You've already seen that you can copy paste on itself, and it works pretty much in the same way in the same SFM save folder file. If you try to copy and paste this into a different one, it won't work. That's why I suggest that you just make animation call and make it your template from now on. Thank you so much for watching, and make templates, every pony.